Hey guys, welcome back to. I'm going to be starting my first video. Now, this video is going to be called Freedom Friday. The reason I'm calling this videos, I'm going to be doing a bunch of different kind of videos on Friday. The reason I'm calling it Freedom Friday is because it's the last day you have to go to school that week. So, this is just going to be something cool I'm going to do. It could be just different stuff this time. This time we're going to do a Minecraft Windows 10 edition today. So, let's get into that. So, I'm just going to create a new world, and let's just change it to creative here. Now, let's just show off some of the new mobs that have been added lately. So yeah, guys, I'll be showing you guys that right now. So, as you know, the update's been out for a little while now. So lately you guys have been noticing that I've been doing only Minecraft Windows 10 on my channel. That will change sometime in February because I will have my Xbox recording gear coming in sometime then because I'm waiting for some recording gear to come in for that. So yeah, guys. Also, all of my four main games I'll be playing is Ark Survival Evolved, Star Wars Battlefront, and Minecraft Windows 10 and Minecraft Xbox One Edition. So I'll be playing that on the Xbox and the Windows 10, obviously on my computer laptop device here. So yeah, guys. So those are my three main games, and also I'll be doing some live videos with some guinea pigs because I have some guinea pigs. I might do some guinea pig videos on that. So yeah. So that's that for so far. So let's show off. Let's get into the showcase. So I'm just gonna put up all this stuff and grab. Let's see. Let's see. As you guys know, the new update's been out for quite a long time now. And there's the new mobs and a bunch of other cool stuff like that on here. So I'm going to be showing you guys some of the new mobs and new blocks that you can build with. So as you can see right here, we have the purple stairs, purple slab, purple pillar, and purple block. Now that is in the end. It's also, they have the end stone brick that they have added. The reason they had added this because the purpers are actually in the end. You can find them after you defeat the Ender Dragon. There's this little portal thing you can throw an ender pearl through. You have to do it just right or else you fall the world and die. Depends on, sometimes it's on the world, sometimes it's over the world. But after you defeat the ender dragon, that will pop up and you will be able to go through and collect some of this coarse fruit and coarse plant to plant. But to plant it, you just need some end stone, like you know about that. So, yep, some of that stuff right there. So, here's the end crystals, the ender dragon egg, the ender head, ender dragon head. Now, I'll show you this. This is actually really cool what you can do with them. If I go here, put this right on my face. Got this little ender dragon head right there. It's really cool. So, yeah. So that's something to get into. It's very fun to use. Also, I will be showing, and then they added the ender chest. Now, how the ender chest works, let's just grab, let's say, the ender dragon egg. Let's grab some of those. So, if, say, I place this block down here, I left click. I put something in here. It could be literally anything. I could just spam click it to make this really cool design. Watch this. So I went like that, and then I put one like that, and then like that. I hit X, okay? Now, these do not make double chests of these. There's only a single chest. So if I went like way over here, like it doesn't matter how far, just place one of these down, open it, you can collect the same item no matter what out of there. So if I take this part, say let's just take that out here, I go back to the other chest, and it will just be gone. It's going to be so cool. It's like a transportation of building materials. So if you keep one of these with you, these ender chests, you can have access to all your storage. See, I'm missing some right there. So that's something very cool you can do with ender chests. So yeah, guys, that's something really cool. Another thing is, I know it's a little laggy trying to get the ender portal working because I've tried it before and it takes several times. What you're going to want to do is just grab some of these, and then you're just going to need the Eye of Enders. Now, the Eye of Enders, I believe, is under the swords, weapons area. Now, there's the new update, which there's the polar bear. There is the shulker mob, and there is the husk. I don't know. I did not know the husk here was here for a long time. So yeah, this is something really cool. If I'm missing out on anything, guys, just comment down below if I missed something. I'll go over that in a video if you like that in a video. So yeah, guys, that'd be super fun. So if I just place this like here. So yeah, I'll get into this in just a minute. I'll just place this right here. Now I'm going to show off the mobs here. Let's start with the polar bear. Now, if I place the polar down, if you left click down below it, it should spawn a baby. Sometimes you can get lucky and get a baby. So if you're in survival, that little baby will follow the mama that has that baby of the little cub right there. The mom will actually attack you if you get close to her cub. Now that is really cool, guys. That's a really cool thing they added to it, which I really like that because it seems more realistic. And they also look so cute. They're so cool looking too. Oh, see, look, their little baby. But you cannot tame them just like you can't tame them in real life. Let's get on to the husk. Now, these only spawn in the desert, unless you want them to spawn in using spawn egg. But they naturally spawn into a desert, so any kind of desert biome or sand area, they will spawn. Let's just spawn them on here. They look like, they're literally like zombies, but when they hit you, they actually do, I think it's poison, not poison, but whatever your hunger is, goes down really quick and gets kind of like, I don't know what you call it, but like, yeah. They're basically a zombie in the desert that just spawns, but they are more powerful, a lot more powerful. So they're more of a dangerous mob. So if you run into these guys, make sure you have a lot of armor on, because they can kind of weakness you, kind of wither you away, kind of like the wither, but with your hunger, so you kind of like die, basically. It's really hard. I tried fighting these guys in survival when they naturally spawn. It is very tough, guys. I will just say that. Now, let's get on to the shulker. Now, I really like this mob. It's really cool how they made this. Now, currently, let's see. I'll get into that in just a minute. So you place the mob down. You can find this in the end after you defeat the Ender Dragon when you go through the end portal, like I told you guys. So you can just, like, punch it and stuff. It takes a long time. Now, if you try to break the block below it, it teleports. It just keeps teleporting. But if I turn to survival and it hits me with these little balls, I will actually levitate and just get higher and higher every time it hits me. And eventually I'll stop and I'll take fall damage and I can die. I die from fall damage. Another thing is, if the ball is coming at you, there's this little ball, you can just punch it away and it'll destroy it. But eventually it'll fall back down, so just be very careful. It's a very hard mob to defeat, and it takes several punches. Like, it's like crazy. It takes forever to kill one, so I'm not gonna try to attempt to kill it because it is like super hard. What's really cool is, like, you can stand on here. Watch this. You can lift you up with little blocks. It's really cool. It's really cool, and they have these really cool looking faces. Let me see if I can go fall into here and show you the little face. See? It's a little cute. Opens, then closes. But it's a really cool mob, so yeah, guys. Now let's get into the Ender Portal. End Portal, sorry, not Ender Portal. That would be cool if they named it that, but it's the End Portal, guys, so don't get mixed up with that. So yeah, guys. Also, there's the Ender Pearls they added. I'll be showing that off. The Eye of Enders and the Elytra Wings. Now, these are probably one of my favorite things they added to it. Let's start with the Elytra Wings. You're just gonna want to go under your person. You're just gonna put, this is where the chest plate is. You cannot have a chest plate on while you have the Elytra Wings on. You're just gonna put those on there. Let me take off the Ender Dragon head. You're just gonna put that on there. You can have them both on at the same time. You're just gonna put that on there. So then, yeah, guys, you have the little, and it looks really cool, like a cape. So if I hit out of this and I go into third person, watch this. So if I crouch, watch, if I crouch, the wings open up. It's really cool looking. Now I was showing you how to do this. Now this is actually very cool. I did not know this, but you just fly up or get on like a mountain or so. You're just gonna hold spacebar and your arrow keys and just fly. You're technically not flying, you're just gliding, basically, is what you're doing. As soon as you hit the ground or hit something, you pop right back up. So that's something really cool. It does not work on a low hill like this. It does, but you do not get very far. You have to be on a very high tree or hill, because let's say I go like this. See, it doesn't do very well. So that's something you have to keep in mind. It's a good rescue tool if you're about to fall off a cliff. Make sure you have them on. And yeah, guys, you'll be safe and sound. It's really cool how you fly. So yeah, I'll be showing that's. I'll get into that maybe a little bit more in detail later on. Again, I will do other showcases and stuff and different videos for Freedom Friday. So yeah. So let's get into this. So let's do the ender pearls first. So you could throw one. See, it teleports you. It's really cool. But the thing is, it's hard to aim well. So like, say I want to get just inside the end portal from a far distance. See, I'm going to get on that tree. I have to get it. You have to practice with it. See, I'm just oh, I actually did get it. Good. So it's very complicated. You can actually use this to climb mountains and stuff. You can actually throw several of them. It's going to teleport me one by one. See, it's really cool like that. But the thing is, it does not work well. See, if you throw it, there's that little bar right there on the ender pearl you'll see. That's until you can throw another one. So yeah, guys, that's something you need to keep in mind. It's a very useful tool, the ender pearls are, especially to make the eye vendors again. Now you're just going to want to just place these down by 3 by 3 area. Should make this kind of like a circle look like this. Now you can, oh, and it spawns endermites. I forgot to mention that. There's these little bugs things that will actually attack you after you use too many ender pearls. So let's see. You're just gonna, let me just get them off there. So yeah, I broke it, dang it. Just gonna place that down. So I'm just going to left click. You're just going to make sure all the eye vendors are the exact same way. So you see that one's different, but don't worry about it yet. Just got to place them in first. Place them in. If you go like this, it actually works so much better. So that row is actually perfect. It's okay if you mess up and they're not all the same way. I'll show you how to fix that. See, like that one. You're going to make sure, it doesn't matter which way as long as they're all the exact same way. I just prefer this way. The eyes facing this way. It's really cool. Now, it's not going to work, obviously, because the eyes are not lined up. Now, to fix this problem, you're just going to probably just break this in creative. If you're in creative, this is the easy way to do it. But if you're in survival, you just make sure you have everything you need. So, let's see. I'm going to see it didn't work again. I just got to get rid of this right here. As soon as I get rid of these, see, it's like a little bit of a glitch. The eyes have to be exactly the same way. It could be vertically horizontal as long as they're the exact same way. It could be any way. As long as you have all the eyes in. And sometimes the eyes of enders will already be some in ender pearl. Sometimes they won't all be in the ender pearl. I believe it's about 12 for it to complete the portal. And sometimes there's a couple in there. So you just jump in. It looks really cool, guys. It takes a little while. Sometimes you can spawn here. You can spawn here, so yeah, and then, oh, you hear him? He's in there. I hear him. And there's his little health bar there, too, as well. So I spawned up here. I spawned underground. So make sure you have all your tools, because you will not be able to get back without killing the, sorry, guys, without killing the ender dragon, unless he kills you, and then you can come back in. So yeah, guys, be very mindful of that. So you'll see a bunch of towers like this. It's very cool. You can just shoot it with a bow, probably the bow, or like water ender pearls. Now to get the ones in here, you have to like get up here or ender pearl up. Now it does have a bunch of a kick, so you could actually fall off from this distance. I would recommend having ender pearls handy, elytra wings, and well, actually you can't get the elytra wings in survival until you have defeat the ender dragon. Then you can get the elytra wings. So I know that's a little cool right there. So you have to get the elytra wings after you have to go through the what's it called? The portal I was talking to you about. Not the portal with the egg that's gonna spawn over here. It's another one over, I'll show you where it will spawn sometimes randomly. And that's where you can find the coarse fruit and like a bunch of other cool stuff. It's very handy. So yeah, and if you want to place these in survival, because they look, in creative, they look really cool. Thing is, you're going to need obsidian to place these on. That's the only way it works. It cannot place on any other block but obsidian. So after you destroy that, now you're just going to want to go combat straight into him. You're just going to keep killing him best you can. So he's going to come into the middle a couple of times. So, but be very careful because he can knock you back and spit acid in survival, purple acid that will come out in fireballs. So you must be very careful of that. Another thing is, probably do not want to stand in the... Oh, I broke the portal. Really? See, he pushed me back right there. You gotta be very careful of what you do, because he can kill you very quickly, guys. So that is not a good thing, that's for sure. Let me just quickly fix that. I broke it, you know how I am. It works a lot better to fight him in survival, but it's a lot harder to do it. Now, I believe you can do strength potions, you can damage potions him, which work really well against him. So I will actually get some of those out, and I'll be doing that. And compasses and clocks do not work in the nether or like the end, as you guys can see. So you can get lost very easily, and so be very careful that you know where you are. So let me see if I can find the blocks. You guys probably screaming at me like I'm passing it all the time, so I'm sorry guys, I haven't played this in a long time. So yeah, I believe it's down here. Yes, there it is. Because if you break it, it's okay. Just make sure you replace it back, because that's your only way back, guys. So yeah, be very careful of that. Even if you run into him, he will knock you back. You naturally shouldn't run into him in survival, because, well, again. So let's see, I'm coming in here. I'm gonna get him like this. You're just gonna see his little bar up there. There's that little bar up there, so yeah. That will keep going, so basically I will see you guys, let me defeat him and I will see you guys. So yeah. So he's a little, it's a little hard here. This is going to be a long, fun day showcase here. Basically, I'll get into that later. But basically, you're just going to want to kill him best you can. He will only stay here for a certain amount of time, as you see. Now, let me just quickly grab a diamond sword to help even the playing field here. And, yeah. Because this is a very hard process. Again, in survival, you will die a lot quicker. A lot. You cannot die in creative. At least right now, you can't. So, be very mindful of that. It's very hard process. See, a chanted diamond sword, see, look how much damage that's doing. It's not doing a lot for the Ender Dragon. So you have to be careful what you do. Another thing is you have to keep an eye on him because he can throw fireballs at you again, guys. So that's something you need to keep in mind. He will only stay here for a certain amount of time. So, and he will come the exact same way in Windows 10 at least, in Pocket Edition, I'm pretty sure. So he'll have to come in that way. So he's just going to loop around, just keep looping and looping until he wants to come back. Now he cannot regen unless you destroy the shoot, what's it called? Destroy the towers, the little crystals in the towers. Once you destroy those, he cannot regen, so that's good. But you cannot kill him with the crystals still operating. So you can't basically use them, guys. I'm sorry, unless you're in creative, and then you somehow use it like that. Otherwise, it's off limits. But he looks really cool. They did a really good job on him, the Ender Dragon. He looks really cool. So he's a little less than halfway. So, yeah. Other things we'll talk on is prepare to be careful because when you get through, it will be very hard because again, I will get into this later. I'll do another end video showing how to get to the place because this is on about, so far this is about 18 minutes. I'm going on for 18 minutes right now in my recording. So, yeah. We need to be careful of how long I'm recording. I will not do too long videos. I'm not going to do like hour videos. That would be like special videos I'll be doing if it's like an hour video. Now, Freedom Friday are special videos, so this will be a lot longer videos. It's like this is going on right now for like 19 minutes, I'm pretty sure. Something like that for my recording. So, yeah, guys. I may cut some of this part out, so we'll just have to see. But yeah, guys, it's a very fun thing. The Ender Dragon is now in Windows in Pocket Edition, so yay, everybody. So that is the best thing ever. That's like the best. This is a really good update. Now, I believe this came out sometime December, after December 16th it came out, sometime in that. And now I believe it's on, so yeah, see, he's so close to dead right now. But basically, just prepare because once this pops up, the only way to get, I'll do that in a different video, how to get the egg down and all that stuff. But yes, just be very mindful because he is coming. He is going to die. So he'll go up like this. Now he's going to drop a ton. Make sure you're not in that when he dies because you'll see in a minute because he's going to die. It is very loud. See, do not jump in that if you do not want to go out. Now, you can, so you just grab all the XP. I think it's like 52 levels, I believe, that you can get. Well, obviously I'm in creative, so it's not going to show me how many levels and all that stuff I have. And the Ender Drag's up there, Ender Drag, and then an Ender Dragon egg. So that's the little thing I told you about where you can just, that was a little beacon, and that you can just, but do not destroy this in creative because there is no other way to get to it. I've tried, and there's no block to redo it, so it's a little, scary, so make sure you do not, like, destroy it, guys, so just... And then you'll spawn here. Now, there's be a bunch of islands. Make sure you have a ton of ender pearls, bridge blocks, and all that stuff. Now, we spawn here, but hopefully there'll be an island somewhere over here. See, like that. There's a coarse fruit, and sometimes you can get lucky and find the purple blocks and buildings that have the... So there's just going to be a bunch of islands, guys. So, yeah, make sure you have a lot of ender pearls, very good aim, and just really cool stuff, especially elytra wings. Now, I believe I don't know how you find the elytra wings. I have never found them before, but I believe it's in these cool buildings that you can find. Where you can find the Ender Dragon egg on these little flying ships or something. Little block, look, so you probably think I'm crazy, but yeah, guys, it's true. And then you just throw it back through. Make sure you need a lot of ender pearls to be able to do this. Make sure you have enough, or else you will not be able to get back without dying. Then you're just going to, after you get the egg, which I'll go into that, you're just going to jump through. Now, this is going to be a little boring, guys, just because of this. It's going to say Minecraft Windows 10. Basically, it's going to say you completed the game. These are the people who made it, and you continue, and it's going to be really cool, like storylines can tell you. And so, yeah, guys, I'll leave this running, so if you guys want to see it, I will leave it running. So, that is it for this Fun Day Monday. No, not Fun Day Monday. Freedom Friday video here. This is going to be my special video series. If you have any game suggestions, put them down below. Make sure to like and subscribe. Keep my channel going. Thank you guys all very much for watching. And I will see you all later. Bye!